So in our last video, we had a version 1 of this where we created a very basic rudimentary version of this spreadsheet row. What I want to do now is I want to improve it. So let's talk about making this awesome. All right, so let's call this the 2.0 version, V2. The first thing is I want to clean up my data. And so let's talk about what that means. Have you ever gotten, usually marketing data is the #1 dirtiest place where information and data comes into your organization. Customers are terrible, or prospects are terrible. Marketing companies are terrible. People will spam submit to your site. People will try to just submit false information, and your job hopefully will be able to figure out what that bad information is. For any good information, hopefully write it in a nice way or reform it in a nice way and then submit it back to the customer to use. But even in this instance, let's say for marketing, how do you fix this? How do you improve it so that when someone writes in your name, I'm not sure if you've ever submitted a form, but someone's name is always like, let's say Terry, in the most angry way possible, all caps. It happens. So what we do with that is we're going to actually title case it. So first name formatter. This is going to title case that first name. Let's duplicate this. Call this last name formatter. So this way, at least when I email them, it seems as though they got my name right. You at least hit the very minimum level of bar that I wanted to see. And that's okay. So, all right. It's kind of a little funny that it's going in reverse order, but we're okay with that as long as it makes sense for us. And so retest, great. So we got the first name, last name. Great thing about Zapier, we can move this around easily too. Last name. What other parts get a little messy? Phone number also gets very messy. And so what we're going to try to do, let's try to format numbers. And the great thing is Zapier has a great input formatter that allows the conversion of these to happen pretty readily. And so we are going to find this phone number and we're going to have it convert to a special, easy to understand phone number format that we can easily update to any other place in the future too. And so I like to use very standardized types of formats. Test step. Oh, perfect. Zapier lead score. Let me find a lead score email. And so from that initial, actually no, let's keep it as false for now. Test step. And so let's see, what does this tool say about this lead? And hopefully we can find some interesting tidbits of information. And so is a student false? Is personal email false? Is spam false? Customer fit segment medium, fit score. So let's try to pull this stuff in. All right, so let's go back to our Google Sheet and then let's talk about this. Lead score was a great one that we saw. What other piece of information can we get from lead score? Let's see. Customer fit taught signals, great. Customer fit segment sounds great as well. I love the score number, great. Lead score, customer fit segment, great. And then properties fit great, emoji, great. Company name, company domain, company state, company country. So this could be good. Address. So where do we have address? We don't. We have here. Let's get rid of this. Address, unless billing address, billing state, billing zip, and we only do customers in the United States, and so that's good for now. And then company location tags. All right. Either way, let's find out what lead score, we'll call LS, location tag. Okay. Number of employees. Okay, then what else can we find out? Industry, lead score industry would be great. All right, so let's now go back to our Google Sheet. Now that we created those columns, we're gonna go back here, click refresh, start putting in some more of this information from the lead scoring. All right, so score categories. Fits. You really want to get more advanced about clean, good data that you can rely upon. And so these are these critical steps that every business should take in order to kind of move towards that direction of automating your business and hopefully leveraging AI in the best way possible. So let's test this last step now that we pulled in kind of all these other pieces too. Let's see, how did this come through? All right, so great, looks very good. All the information where we might have added, or everything else looks good. Last automation ran was missing, but let's see, did that. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and we'll be in contact soon. Thanks a lot, everyone. Enjoy. Hopefully, if you guys enjoyed, please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.